What's up, guys? We're back. I haven't made a video in a long time, just busy doing stuff. I'm still alive, but today we're going to be doing from the title. We're doing the power steering pump. Oops. And doing the power steering pump to the PSC one I've had forever, right here. So I'll also make sure too, I don't know why, but people have always recommended to take this little flappy thing off, because I guess supposedly it's broken off and then got into the pump and destroyed the pump. Makes it not warranted because it's not whatever, I don't know. Also got new power steering lines, I got a new cooler, so that might be 2 videos. And yeah, going from there. So hopefully it's all cool and easy. And also gonna be doing a super clean thing on here too also. Okay, so we got the liner out. I might take the wheel out, maybe. I don't know. I'll decide that here in a little bit, but she's leaking pretty good. So I'm gonna take off the boost tube and start cleaning stuff off and taking all the lines out. So hopefully it's not too bad, but this is always a pain to get back in. It sucks. I'm not excited for that. Okay, so I got my cover off, my brake master cylinder thing cover. That one's a pain, so that's an extra step. So I took off this top one. That's an 18 millimeter wrench. Got that one off, it's down there. So for me, sorry, it's kind of windy, but all for me is because I'm kind of dumb and I forgot to grab this line right here. So from the cylinder to the steering box down there. So I'm taking everything off except for this one. And I'm taking this one off and the outside off there, and then I'm leaving the power steering pump one's connected to there, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm just gonna disconnect it and pull everything out at once. And then yeah, so I got 3. So I got this one right here, that's the number for that one. Got extra hose because I need that. And then I got this one right there, that's the one that's just all hose. And then this one, and that goes from, yeah, I think this is the one that goes to the master cylinder hydro boost to the pump or something like that. I'm not sure. Anyways, these are the 3 I got. I should have got one more, but I did not get that one. So yeah, so yours, if you get all 4 hoses, you'll be doing a little more work than I'm going to be doing. Also, what I recommend is also having a big piece of cardboard. So I'm taking that one out. It's just another 18 mil. Also, what I've done too is that I didn't take or drain the pump at all. So that's probably another reason why it's kind of leaking out a little bit more. But it was barely even on. Like I literally twisted it once and it just came all the way off. I was like, oh, cool, easy. At least I don't struggle. But there's those 2 right there. You're only taking off, if you're doing what I'm doing, you're taking only the first one off right here, but it's gonna be a mess. Glad I got a cardboard. Okay, so now that I got those disconnected, I'm going to be getting these 3 bolts right here, 3 15 millimeter bolts, and then there's some on the back. There's 1, 2, 3. You can't see the other one, but there's some on the back too, which I did take off the wheel. It's a lot easier without the wheel on. So yeah, we'll see if this comes out cleaner, because it's bleeding down there. So good thing you have the cardboard box. What's up, guys? I'm here also too to support a brand that supported me for a while now. Is Super Clean. They've done amazing. Everything I've ever used from them has been amazing. Right now I'm actually using it for this job for my power steering, and it's a mess. And I also use their super absorbent floor absorbent, but it's amazing. I've been using it for that because it was slowly coming out, but this stuff's amazing. It works awesome. But right now I'm doing a giveaway for 1 can of the aerosol Super Clean, which is awesome because it kind of has a little foamy action, and then also just 1 regular bottle of just the regular Super Clean, just a little, kind of basically this. The only reason I have this is just because I have the whole gallon. Like I said, I buy tons of it, go through all of it, and I'm going to use a ton of it in this situation where it's just crazy dirty finally, and I can actually clean it. But right now I'm going to use it on this because I'm going to make it clean. It's just the frame that holds the power steering pump. Get all the goop off, power wash off, and it'll It'll be brand new here in a little bit, and I'll start prepping it and cleaning it and spray painting it my signature blue. So let's spray some on. Okay, we're back. So I got done painting that part. I don't know how I forgot to do this. That I gotta take the pulley off. I also gotta take this part out too, the little mount basically. So we got this kit from O'Reilly's. It's 40 bucks to rent. It's 40 bucks to buy, but if you rent it, you can just get 40 bucks back, because I mean, same thing honestly. When am I gonna use it again? So anyways, I'm using this one and then the clip, and then I'm just putting it on there, but it's a 17, and then I don't have a 19 or 20 or 21 wrench. I don't know why or actually don't even know if I should have them, but I don't know. So you put the wrench right here. I'm just gonna use this. You put a wrench here, you hold it, and then you're just gonna get it off with that. So this is basically just gonna pull it out, and then the pulley will pop out. So let me get her off real quick, and then finish the video. Got that off using this one and that one and that. Just put on there, pushes her out, and I gotta get them all on the new pump. It's causing a big old mess, so be prepared. Okay, so now we're manually putting it on. I painted the pulley just because I also did a little oopsie, and this may hurt me later, but I kind of dropped the thing. I'll let you know. I tried hitting it a little bit. I don't want to go too hard on it, so I don't know. We'll see. I know it sucks. I'm just like, But anyways, this is what you do. Put a thing to hold it, and then this 18 millimeter, you just spin it until it sits tight, or sits whatever when it stops. Okay, so what's up, guys? It's been an eventful couple of days. I know I kind of ended up where I was just kind of doing the pulley onto this power steering pump. So long story short, I got right after I made that last video, my eyes just started getting worse and worse, like painful. Basically, kind of shortening the whole story up, I freaking got like a really bad eye infection. So I was just like, crap, I don't know what happened. And then so that later that night, I literally had to go to the doctor, and I was just like, oh crap. And so I had like basically an eye infection / ulcer, but everything's fine now. It sucks because I have to wear glasses and whatnot, and then that led to another problem, but I'll tell you that in here in a second. So anyways, later the next day, my eye felt a little bit better, so I could just finish it. I was just in pain. I did not want to talk to any or cameras or whatever. So anyways, we got everything back together, got those 3 bolts back in, 2 bolts right here, all the stuff. Got my lines back on, had to go get some hose clamps from O'Reilly's right there. Those actually, I was kind of like worried. I'm like, they're kind of like cheesy play things with the little handles, which is super nice. I was like, oh cool, we can just tighten them with your hands, which is pretty handy. But I had to do those 2, and then I had to do this one up here, and it actually worked pretty awesome. So other than that, everything went in pretty easy. Drove it the 4K. So this is where it happens too. I drove it to make the first time after I got everything done. I was like, hey, cool. Drove it, make sure nothing was leaking and whatnot, make sure it was all primed and good. And so all you gotta do too for that is just jack the vehicle up a little bit, and turn your wheel side to side. It's super easy. It's not like, this whole job is easy. The whole thing that happened with my eye, this is what made it terrible. But jack it up, turn the wheel, press the brake, and it's not hard at all. It's super easy. It's just messy. Make sure you, like I said, cardboard is your friend. Other than that, it was pretty easy. And then after I drove it the first time, okay, need to bleed a little bit more and whatever and whatnot. I was like, okay, cool, everything's done. Go inside the house, watch TV, hang out. And then I was going to dinner at my sister's house with our family and stuff, and all of a sudden driving to my sister's house, everything was freaking out. Would not want to shift. It shifted hard. It was just I was like, what the heck is going on? I just literally changed my power steering pumps. Nothing should be messed up. So I was like making sure everything's connected right. And I was like, what the hell? What's going on with this thing? And literally dug in it all night till like midnight that night. Could not figure it out. I was pissed. I'm just like, I have an eye infection. My truck's not working. You know, my whole freaking life's ruined. Being all dramatic and stuff. And then I was just like, oh crap. So I asked one of my buddies who works at a diesel shop. He's like, he put his, you know, expenses Snap-on scanner on, scanned everything the next day, and said that it's the transfer case was not getting any signal at all. I was like, what the hell? So anyways, he's like, okay, well, at least points me in the right direction. Nothing else is, no codes, nothing else is popping up. And I'm like, what the heck? What's going on? So then I'm glad he helped me, because it kind of just got, like I said, got me in the right direction, because I didn't know where I was going. And down here, there's some power wires. You'll see them right here, you know, all like bunched up. These are all right here, like this kind of stuff. So going to the ECM and TCM and whatever. And I'm like, what the hell? So there's, and I looked more, I tore some of the wrapping off the thing, and there was 2 wires that were kind of rubbing against the liner, which is a bad freaking, I don't know how they engineers modeled that, but literally is rubbing against the liner. And those 2 wires literally rubbed so raw that they, as soon as I touched them, they fell apart. So I soldered them together. Perfect. So that ever happens, and I also took this off and cleaned it and stuff, and it's pretty, so yeah, it's pretty easy. But after that, everything just worked out fine. Sorry this turned into a video where I didn't want it to end this way, but yeah, it did. So sorry about that.